Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Muhammad Anandha Fritama and my student ID is 21053561458. In this video, I will explain about computer math 3. There is to find root of function with Newton method or called Newton-Raphson. In this program, I'll write code with Python language, and then I define function in 7 line. That is where function that call method Newton-Raphson that have 4 parameter, that is fungsi, turun fungsi, x and n, and I will explain it later. So in next line is define fx, where x is from the parameter method Newton-Raphson, where y is equal to evaluate function from fx. So x is, it will go to input evaluate function, then its value will store to y, and its function is return y value. In the 12th line, there is function called tur f x, where is same as before, but is evaluate the derivative function from fx and store to z, and the function return the z value. In the 16th line, I define I is equal to 1, and then in next is a loop to iterate the Newton method before. So before that, I will explain the Newton method is in the 18th line, where c is equal to x minus fx divided by tur fx, where is the Newton method is like to find the root in a function with its iteration from function, where the exact value to meet is where the derivative function is linear function, meet the real function, and is intercept at x-axis, where the x-axis is 0. So in the next line is 19th line is I store the c value to x, where the x will change gradually in loop. Then in next line, I print the value within the iteration to the finish iteration that defined in function, where the finish iteration is value in n. So the next line is I is equal to I plus 1. So we will try the function where we call method Newton-Raphson, and in the first function is x powered by 3 minus x squared plus 2 times x plus 3 times x minus 1, and then is the next parameter is derivative of the first function, where the 3 times x squared minus 2 times x plus 5, and the next line is 2, where is the value of x initiation. Then the 2 will input to the first function and the second function, and the next or last parameter is 10, where is the loop we want. If we evaluate this manually, we will find the same value with this function. So I will run this code, and then in the first iteration, the x value with Newton method is 1. Why we get this value? So if we input 2 to the first function and derivative function, we will find that the c value will 1. So if true, 4 by 3 is x minus 2 square is 4 minus 4 plus 2 square 2 times x is 2, so minus 4 plus 4 is 0. X is in this line is 8 plus 3 times x is 6 minus 1 is 5 plus 8 is 13. So in the first function the value is 13, in the derivative function it so will be 13. So we'll evaluate. 3 times x is 6. 2 squared is 4. 4 times by 3 is 12, minus 2 times 2 is 4, minus 4 plus 5 is 1. 1 plus 12 is 13. So the real function and derivative function is same value 13. We'll go to this method. 13 fx is 13 by 2 fx is this. 13 divided by 13 is 1, and then x is the first initiation is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is the Newton method to find roots. And then the last iteration is where the 10 is x value is 0.2 blah blah. Okay, so this is my explanation. Sorry if I have explained it not clear and not briefly, and my English not really fluent, my pronunciation too. Sorry. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.